Philadelphia Eagles. I want to talk about Saquon Barkley and how he joined the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason Kelsey about joining the Eagles. But I want to dive deeper into the Philadelphia Eagles situation. Obviously, guys, last season, the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm talking about 2023 here, the Philadelphia Eagles started off hot. They were 10-1. Things were clicking. They had wins over like the Chiefs. They had wins over the Cowboys. They were looking like a team on a mission. The team that was going back to the Super Bowl, baby. But then, final 6 games of the NFL season, won 1 of their next 5. Ultimately did make the playoffs as a 6th seed, right? Lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wildcard game. Nick Sirianni said, you know what? It's the offensive coordinator's fault. It's the defensive coordinator's fault. Let's get them out of town. Let's bring in Kellen Moore and let's bring in Vic Fangio. Let's get it all together. So, guys, the real question is right now is with the additions and subtractions of the Philadelphia Eagles of this offseason, will this get the sour taste out of the mouth of the Philadelphia Eagles fans? The addition of Saquon Barkley is huge for the Philadelphia Eagles. They love them some Saquon. Saquon is from the Pennsylvania area, apparently. Him and his wife and his family all live in Pennsylvania, so it kind of made sense, I guess, right? The simple fact of the matter is, guys, the Eagles were a bad team last season. We saw it even on their Super Bowl run. They were just not a very well coached team. On the bright side of the Eagles, they do have a second-place schedule this season. So schedule should be a little bit easier in theory. But let me ask you guys this question. Is Nick Sirianni on the hot seat? Does Nick Sirianni and the Philadelphia Eagles have to have a successful season for him to keep his job? Last season, they did finish 11-6. Not a terrible season, right, as far as the record books go, but the last 6-7 weeks, that was a hellstorm. The wheels fell off and the trailer house was on fire. Does Nick Sirianni have to have a successful season? He can be 11-6 still this season, but it cannot be like the last 6 weeks of the season. If Nick Sirianni does not have a successful season, does he get fired? I think he does. I think Nick Sirianni is on the very much of a hot seat. I think Nick Sirianni is kind of a 3-game losing streak away of getting fired mid-season. The Philadelphia Eagles want to be successful. The Philadelphia Eagles want to win a lot of games. Hell, when Andy Reid was there, he took them to 4 straight NFC championship games. Had a couple seasons of lackluster success. He was out of town. Boom, get out of here. If Nick Sirianni this season, guys, has a 3 or 4 game losing streak like they did last season, there's a coach out there waiting in the wings to take his job. There's a coach out there waiting to just swoop in there and take a underperforming team and take them to the promised land. That coach is by the name of Bill Belichick. I think Bill Belichick is going to sit out for a season, collect his thoughts, rewrite his playbook, rewrite his defensive mindset, take a breather, look around the landscape and say, man, the Philadelphia Eagles got a quarterback by the name of Jalen Hurts. Not a terrible quarterback. Not a top 10 quarterback or a top 5 quarterback, but not a bad quarterback. Still got A.J. Brown. Still got Devontae Smith. Still got one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, minus Jason Kelsey. Got a running back like Saquon Barkley. Let me go over there. Let's see. What are you guys thinking here? Is Nick Sirianni on the hot seat? James thinks that Saquon Barkley is going to go off in Philly. Listen, Saquon Barkley is a player that has kind of just been, I mean, he has never been terrible, right? When he's healthy and when he plays, he puts up great numbers. He does good work. He does get out there on the field and strive for greatness each and every day. But I feel like the Giants were kind of keeping the ceiling of Saquon Barkley a little low. That is what is good about Saquon Barkley is his floor is very, very high, meaning even on his bad games, he's still going to give you 80, 85 yards. Just keep feeding the man. You let him touch the ball 15, 16, 20 times a game, he's going to give you 100 yards. He's going to give you a C note. That's his floor. His ceiling, even if you give him the ball 30 times a game, he's still going to give you about 140, 160, right? That is Saquon Barkley's range. Nice, consistent running back. And I think he's going to thrive with that in Philly as well. W. Ant said, plus he went to Penn State. Barkley times hurt on the RPO is going to be lethal. Lethal, he says. See, I do like your run-pass option, but let me take those letters, Ant. Let me mix them up a little bit. Let me pull them out of the bag, and let me give you a PRO, pass-run option. What do I mean by a pass-run option? I think the pass-run option is a hell of a lot more dangerous than the RPO. Because your first letter of the RPO is R, which means run. The first letter of PRO is P, mean pass. They have a great tight end in Philly by the name of Dallas Goedert. I think Dallas Goedert is going to really break onto the scene this season. He's a big body tight end. When he's able just to run a little, I don't know, just like little pigtail route, like a out or a quick little U-dub shape route, quick slant, dump that off, poof, like it's there. If it's not there, then you turn, you ride Saquon out. You ride him out. Oh, that defense wants to take on Saquon.
Thank you for checking out that Man Hour clip. We are live every Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. East Coast time at youtube.com/Man Hour or at facebook.com/Man Hour. Until next time, Man Hour Nation, rise up.